you can see him able to drop his hips, move and change directions quickly in order to get in order to get touchdowns. But is that all the value that we need out of tight ends? And from our conversation so far this morning, that can't be the case. They need to be able to produce in other ways, right?
Oh, absolutely. And even if you look at this clip right here, I mean, you can also see, I don't know what year this clip is from, but
2016 or no 2017. Take that back.
and I'd be willing to put money on that you don't see Jordan Reed still able to separate like this now after all these injuries and stuff. How he's able to plant his foot and separate to the catch point. Injuries have probably robbed him of that ability, at least to this degree. But like you're talking about, Chris, there has to be more to these players' games to be able to be, I guess, impervious to getting schemed out, to losing snaps for their teams. And that's a huge reason why we're talking about the Eagles earlier. I love Dallas Goedert. I'd be trying to get him on every freaking dynasty team right now that you could possibly do, because he can do what Jordan Reed is doing here. He could separate, but he is also an amazing blocker. And the needle is pointly firmly up. I mean, I love what Jordan Reed does here, because for a guy I was talking about size before, he's been able to win on his athleticism in years past whenever he has been somewhat healthy. And I know here's all the injury jokes, but for a guy that's only 6'2", that's how he's been able to be the red zone weapon at times. I mean, he had 1 year where he had 11 touchdowns, but as the athleticism has waned, where have the touchdowns been? Poof, they've gone away. We don't see that now. I think he had 2 last year? And so, I mean, he doesn't have the size to fall back on, like we're talking about with different players like Greg Olsen we're about to watch. He doesn't have the size that he can rely upon to keep his ability in the red zone and have that high touchdown floor. Because I promise you look at a clip of him in 2018, this type of move and separation, I promise you he won't be able to sit there and do.